graduates and graduates, you may be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2026 Soxty High School graduation. Please help me welcome Cadet Colonel Michelle Goff, our Cadet Commander for the Air Force JROTC program, who will lead us in the presentation of colors and Pledge of Allegiance.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cadet Colonel Michelle Goff. Please stand and be recognized if you are a veteran or currently active in the military. Graduates, if you plan on joining the military, please stand and be recognized. Ask everyone to stand for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Please welcome Senior Class President Chloe LeVeque to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Chloe LeVeque, and I am the Senior Class President. It is our honor to recognize our distinguished guests. We ask that all distinguished guests please stand and remain standing as we read everyone's names. Please hold your applause until the end. Horry County Schools Board of Education, District 8, and Vice Chairwoman, Mrs. Melanie Wellens. Horry County Schools Board of Education, District 3, Mrs. Tracy Winters. Horry County Schools Board of Education, District 4, Mrs. Wendy Hodges. Horry County Schools Board of Education, District 6, Mrs. Pam Dawson. Horry County Schools Board of Education, District 11, Mr. Darrell Ricketts. Horry County Schools Superintendent, Mr. Clifford Jeffs. Horry County Schools Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Benjamin Prince. Horry County Schools Staff Attorney, Mr. Kenneth Degenerate. Horry County Schools Executive Director of Secondary Schools, Mrs. April Scott. Sockasty Advisory Board Chair, Mrs. Renee Mendy. Sockasty High School's School Improvement Chair and Advisory Board Member, Mrs. Audra Berger. Sockasty Advisory Board Member, Mrs. Tiffany Roderick. Principal of Lakewood Elementary School, Mrs. Catherine Roberts. Principal of Forest Brook Elementary School, Mr. Marshall Hersey. Principal of Sockasty Elementary School, Mrs. Shauna Schubigert. Principal of Forest Brook Middle School, Mrs. Melissa Rutenberg. Principal of Sockasty Middle School, Mrs. Lisa Melchionian. Principal of Academy of Arts, Science and Technology, Mrs. Kelly Wilson. Valedictorian, Caitlin Molina. Salutatorian, Lily Smith. Student Body President, Miley Graves. Student Body Vice President, Olivia Turner-Warga. Senior Class Vice President, Kelsey Catherine. Air Force JROTC Cadet Commander, Michelle Goff. Principal, Mr. Jeremy Rich. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Joy Graves. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Miriam Fisher. Assistant Principal, Dr. Lucas Ingersoll. Assistant Principal, Mr. Travis Eppelman. Guidance Director, Mr. Robert Urbanik. Sockasty High School's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Deanna Futrell. Sockasty High School Instructional Coach, Dr. Sarah Christ. Sockasty High School Teacher, Mr. Matt Harris. At this time, we would like to welcome Sockasty High School's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Deanna Futrell, to the podium.
afternoon. Buenas tardes. Boa tarde. I'm Deanna Futrell, and I have the honor of teaching multilingual learners here at Sacristy High School. A todos los que han amado a estos estudiantes, to everyone who has loved these students, tonight begins with you. Take a moment and let that soak in. You drove them to practice, you signed the forms, you showed up even when it was hard. You believed in them on the days they didn't believe in themselves. Miren lo que construyeron. Look at what you built. This night is yours too, and we're so glad you're here. I've spent 9 years at Sacristy High School, and in that time I've had the privilege of watching some remarkable things happen. I've cheered at athletic events, I've watched the best theater and show choir performances, and tasted the most delicious food at Multicultural Night. I've seen you at prom, at pep rallies, and smiling in the hallways on an ordinary Tuesday morning. I've watched students walk through our doors not knowing a single word of English, and then walk across this stage confident and proud. In fact, one of my favorite memories of Sacristy High School was my very first graduation sitting right in this room. I started my Sacristy career late in the school year, so I didn't really know students very well. And as I listened to a proud multilingual learner stand here as the valedictorian, deliver the most eloquent speech about how she would be attending Yale University against all odds, I was so inspired. And I vividly remember wiping tears for a student I'd never even met, because it was one of those moments in my life when I knew I was right where I was supposed to be, that all the pieces of my life puzzle had finally come together to bring me here. And my wish for you all is that you too will have that feeling one day. Cuando pueden mirar a su alrededor y apreciar el camino que eligieron. When you can look around and appreciate the journey that you chose. I hope that you find the people or places in life that are just right for you, and that you find yourself satisfied and immersed in a life that you built with passion and courage. Because courage, more than anything else, is what I want to talk to you about tonight. Because it takes a lot of courage to be who we're meant to be. So before you walk out of here and into the next chapter of your lives, I want to leave you with something that I've carried with me for a long time. I keep a coffee mug on my desk. Surprising, I know, a teacher with a mug. But this one is special. It has a quote from writer Cheryl Strayed that reads, "Be brave enough to break your own heart. Sé lo suficientemente valiente como para romperte el corazón a ti mismo." And the longer I stay in the classroom, surrounded by students who are filled with hope and uncertainty about the future, the more I appreciate it. Being brave enough to break your own heart means choosing the harder, more meaningful path, even when the easier one is right there. It means trying something you might not get right the first time, or leaving something familiar because you know there's something bigger waiting for you. Significa atreverse a soñar en grande, aunque dé miedo. It means daring to dream big, even when it scares you, and to have faith that everything will work out. And here's the beautiful thing about this graduating class. Not all of you are dreaming the same dream. Some of you are joining the military, choosing to serve something bigger than yourselves, or going straight into the workforce, ready to build something with your own hands. Others are heading to four-year universities or technical colleges learning trades that this world absolutely cannot function without. And some of you don't yet know what comes next, which is totally fine too. Because here's what I know. There's no single path to a meaningful life. No existe un único camino hacia una vida significativa. But you'll always get out of life what you put into it. So be brave. Live up to your greatest potential and don't sell yourself short. You have the talent and you've received a good educational foundation. So don't settle for what's easy. The world is yours to conquer. Y cada uno de ustedes tiene algo único que ofrecer. Every single one of you has something unique to offer. The world does not need you to be the same. It needs you to be brave enough to do something real and meaningful. So here's my advice, class of 2026. First, get to know your strengths. Encuentra tus fortalezas. You're good at something, maybe several things. Find that thing, lean into it, and let it lead you somewhere wonderful. Second, surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Choose people who make you better and be the person who makes others better. Elige personas que te hagan crecer y sé tú la persona que hace crecer a los demás. That is how community works. That's how the world changes. Así es como el mundo cambia. And be brave enough to break your own heart. Sé lo suficientemente valiente como para romperte el corazón a ti mismo. Take the risk. Apply for the thing. Say yes to the opportunity that terrifies you a little. Because if you're not scared, you're not dreaming big enough. Cada uno de ustedes es extraordinario. Every one of you is extraordinary. Now go out there, find your path, and fill your heart up with something wonderful. And never forget, Socrates. Once a brave, always a brave. Parabéns, felicidades, congratulations, class of 2026. Enjoy the choral selection Under One Sky, arranged by Matt Huff and performed by the Socrates Singers under the direction of Mrs. Farah Boudry.
Every moment of my life is racing
Thank you so much, Mr. Boudry and the Soxy Singers. Great job. Okay, please help me welcome our salutatorian Lily Smith to give her salutatory address.
Thank you all for gathering to celebrate with us. We are the senior class of 2026, and we are officially out of time at Soxy High School. This is perhaps bittersweet, howbeit, let's decide not to be sad, but rather to feel joyful and be proud of ourselves. I will now take a few moments to reflect on our journey. We have strived and competed on many fields, courts, and venues. We received superior ratings, brought home trophies and medals, won a state championship, and one of us was a national merit finalist. Such success doesn't come from luck or magic. It takes effort. I can attest to the hard work behind the awards because I have seen it up close. Students memorizing lines of a play or a piece of music or a new dance routine. Performing a solo in a concert, learning how to write essays using the stairs of analysis in Miss Erb's class, playing an instrument while marching in time, earning an A on a test, scoring points, winning games, learning to solve the Rubik's Cube. All this and more, while also working at jobs, earning college credits, and volunteering in our communities. There are so many examples of things we have excelled at, things that have challenged us, that have pushed us far past our comfort zone, because we know that if it were easy, it wouldn't be impressive. Each example reflects hours of practice, study, planning, instruction, and fundraising. It takes discipline and commitment and is truly a group effort. I am honored to be here amongst such talent, and I hope we have all learned to follow our passions, take risks, and join a team, because success breeds more success. Another facet of our journey has perhaps not been as positive. It is unrealistic for me to stand here and believe that everything has been only sunshine and rainbows for us. Bad luck and mistakes are an inevitable part of life. Losing a friendship, getting a bad grade, getting in trouble, being turned down by your crush, begging your teachers for pity points on the next test. All of these experiences are not ones to be ashamed of or be sorry about. They have helped us grow into the people we are today. Every experience at Sockesty High School has been a part of our unique journey, and I urge you to view yours in a positive light. As Ted Lasso famously suggests, when mistakes happen, be like a goldfish with a 10-second memory and focus on the next point, game, performance, or whatever goal you set for yourself. Don't give up. With support, effort, and persistence, good things start to happen. We have seen it. To all who have contributed, thank you for believing in us. And to my fellow graduates, I ask, do you believe in yourself? I certainly hope you do, because you are important, and your life journey is worth the effort. We are all connected and invested in one another. I personally can't wait to read about your future accomplishments, see your performances, and attend your games. We are all just getting started. The best is yet to come. Rock on, Sockesty High School. Thank you. Please welcome our valedictorian, Caitlin Molina.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, esteemed guests, and the class of 2026. I hope that you fail. I know that's probably the last thing you all expected me to say, especially since people usually talk about success and achievements at graduations. But I truly do hope that at some point in your life, you are met with failure. Please just hear me out. So many of us are afraid to fail, myself included. This fear is the reason that many people cheat on tests, use AI on assignments, avoid trying new things, or don't actually pursue their goals in the first place. But failure is essential for personal growth. My junior year, I took AP Literature, and I started out with a failing grade, a 42 to be exact, which I can't actually believe I'm admitting publicly because I was so embarrassed by that. But in that moment, I had two choices. I could accept that I would never do well in the class, or I could use it as motivation to improve. I chose the second option. I worked harder, took every opportunity I was given to learn, and was always open to feedback, even when it was my entire class laughing at how terrible my thesis statement was. Over time, I learned that failure wasn't something to be embarrassed about or afraid of. Instead, I saw it as something that was necessary. Failure shows us our determination, teaches us resilience, forces us to learn from our mistakes, and sometimes shows us new opportunities we would have never seen otherwise. The idea of learning from our mistakes was reinforced in that class as well. Lady Erb would always make us write our essays in pen, and for the longest time, I never understood why. This year, she explained to me that it's because she didn't want us to be able to erase our mistakes. She wanted us to see them and learn from them. I think that life works the same way. We can't erase the mistakes we make or the failures we face, nor should we want to. Our failures shape us just as much as our successes do. So instead of fearing failure, we should embrace it, learn from it. Let it challenge you, strengthen you, and shape you into the person you are meant to be. As we leave high school and begin the next chapter of our lives, we will face setbacks, disappointments, and moments when things don't go according to plan. When those moments come, I hope we remember that failure is not the end of the story, but where growth begins. So yes, I hope that you fail, but I also hope that you never let it stop you. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026. Please welcome our student body president, Miley Graves.
Good afternoon, family and friends, esteemed faculty, and most importantly, my fellow class of 2026 graduates. My name is Miley Graves, and I have had the honor of serving as Socastee Student Body President over the last year. As I first thought about what to include in my speech, I found that it is almost impossible to sum up the impact that Socastee High School has had on myself and my classmates over the past 4 years. How do you summarize 4 years of growing up together? We went from nervous freshmen trying to find our classes to seniors sitting here today, ready to walk across this stage and start a new chapter of our lives. When we hear the phrase, once a brave, always a brave, it is easy to think of it as just a saying. But after spending 4 years here, I think we all know it means so much more. Being a brave means that Socastee is not just where we went to high school, it is a part of who we have become. At Socastee, we have learned so much more than what is written in a textbook. We have learned from the teachers who believed in us, the classmates who grew beside us, and the moments that challenged us to become better. 4 years ago, we walked into Socastee High School not fully knowing who we were becoming, and today, we sit here as graduates, ready for what comes next. But what makes Socastee so special is not only the big moments, it is the little ones too. It is hearing Coach P yell through his megaphone, trying to make it up 3 flights of stairs, eating Deco cookies on Friday, and attempting to escape the school parking lot before traffic. It is the ordinary days that somehow became unforgettable. And this year, those moments meant even more. Senior year brought us together in a way that felt different. From senior sunrise, to painting our cars, to senior prom, senior picnic, and senior sunset, each event reminded us that we were not just counting down the days. We were celebrating how far we have come together. And through it all, Socastee has been our home. It has been the place where we met our best friends, grew into who we are, and learned what it means to be brave, not just as a mascot, but as a way of life. As we leave today, we will all take different paths. Some of us will go to college, some will begin careers, some will serve, and some are still figuring out exactly what comes next. But no matter where we go, we will always carry a piece of Socastee with us. So, class of 2026, as we walk across this stage and begin our next chapter, I hope we remember where we came from. I hope we remember the teachers, guidance counselors, administrators, coaches, families, and friends who helped us get here. And most importantly, I hope we remember that being a brave does not end today. It has truly been an honor to represent this class, and I could not be more proud to graduate with you all. Congratulations, class of 2026. Once a brave, always a brave. Please welcome to the podium our Student Body Vice President, Olivia Turner-Wardo.
Good evening, everyone. Today I have the honor of thanking all the people who have helped us reach this incredible moment. First and foremost, I would like to thank our parents and families. You have been our biggest supporters, encouraging us through every challenge, celebrating every success, and guiding us throughout these past 4 years. None of us would be here today without you. Next, I would like to thank our teachers. You have done so much more than teach lessons and assign grades. You have helped us learn, grow, and succeed so that we can confidently take our next steps after high school. Many of you have also served as coaches, club advisors, mentors, and role models. No matter the role, you have always been there for us, and for that, we are truly grateful. To our guidance counselors, thank you for helping us navigate these important years. Whether it was choosing classes, planning for college and careers, or simply offering advice when we needed it most, you have been a constant source of support. To our staff members and secretaries, thank you for all of the hard work you do behind the scenes. Your efforts often go unnoticed, but they are essential to keeping our school running smoothly each and every day. We appreciate all that you do for us. Lastly, I would like to thank Mr. Rich and our outstanding administrators. Your leadership, dedication, and commitment to our success have helped shape our high school experience. Thank you for creating opportunities for us to grow and for always encouraging us to strive for our best. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. As we embark on our next adventures, whether that be college, careers, military service, or other paths, this is not a goodbye. Instead, it is an opportunity for us to continue growing, pursuing our dreams, and reaching new heights. As Andy Bernard from The Office said, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Looking back, I think we can all appreciate just how special these years have been. Thank you, Class of 2026, for allowing me the privilege of serving as your Student Body Vice President this year. It has been an honor, and I cannot wait to see all that we accomplish in the future. Now please help me welcome our fearless leader, Mr. Rich.
Good afternoon, Brave Nation. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of the class of 2026. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It is a milestone that marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, growth, and countless memories. Today, we celebrate not only what you have accomplished, but also the incredible individuals you have become. Your journey began 4 years ago as freshmen, stepping into the halls of Soxty High School with a mixture of excitement, uncertainty, and possibility. Since that day, you have grown tremendously. You have challenged yourselves academically and earned over $14.4 million in scholarships. You have competed in athletics and brought home our first ever state championship in boys volleyball. You've performed on stages locally and nationally at the Southeastern Theater Competition. You've served your community, built lasting friendships, and discovered strengths you may not have known you possessed. Along the way, you faced obstacles and setbacks. There were moments when success did not come easily, and times when the path forward seemed unclear. Yet through determination, resilience, and the support of those around you, you continued moving forward. Each challenge helped shape your character and prepared you for the opportunities that lie ahead. Today, as you sit before your families, teachers, and friends, take a moment to appreciate how far you have come. The diploma you will receive represents far more than completed coursework. It represents perseverance, commitment, and a courage to keep going when things became difficult. I also encourage you to remember that your success did not happen alone. Behind every graduate sitting here today is a network of people who believed in you and supported you. Parents, guardians, grandparents, family members, teachers, counselors, coaches, mentors, and friends have invested their time, energy, and love into helping reach this moment. The future before you is filled with endless possibilities. Some of you will attend college, some will enter the workforce, some will serve in the military, and others will pursue technical and specialized careers. While your paths may differ, each of you has the ability to make a meaningful impact on the world around you. As you begin this next chapter, remember the words of LeBron James. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Throughout your time at Soxley High School, you have undoubtedly experienced setbacks, disappointments, and moments when things did not go according to plan. Yet those moments did not define you. Instead, they helped shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient individual. The truth is that success is rarely a straight path. The people who achieve great things are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who learn from failure, adapt, and keep moving forward. As you pursue your dreams, do not let fear hold you back from taking risks, embracing challenges, and striving for something greater. As you leave today, remember that adulthood comes with many exciting opportunities. It also comes with things like paying bills, scheduling appointments, deciding what you're going to cook for dinner, and realizing that your parents were right about more things than you're willing to admit. That's right. Remember that success is not measured solely by achievements or titles. It is measured by the difference you make in the lives of others, the integrity with which you lead, and the kindness you show along the way. The world needs leaders who are compassionate, courageous, and committed to making a positive difference. Class of 2026, your story is just beginning. Continue to dream boldly, work diligently, and never underestimate the power of your potential. The lessons you have learned, the relationships you have built, and the resilience you have developed will serve you well in the years ahead. Whether life takes you, or wherever life takes you, know that you will always be part of Soxley High School family. We are incredibly proud of what you have accomplished, and we are excited to see the impact you will make on your communities, your professions, and our world. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish. Want a break? All right, graduates, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Junior marshals, please prepare the class of 26 for the process of awarding diplomas.
Caitlin Elizabeth Molina, summa cum laude. Lily Amanda Smith, summa cum laude. Miley Brooke Graves, summa cum laude. Olivia Kinley Turner Warga, magna cum laude. Chloe May Levesque, summa cum laude. Kelsey Erin Kathman, magna cum laude. Michelle Emily Goff, summa cum laude. Fabian Jacoby Alberto, cum laude. Brittany Paige Ackerman, summa cum laude. Alexandro Avich Agreda. Vincent Alaimo, summa cum laude. Christopher Alex Alcantara. Casey Alexander Tykel Austin. James Caleb Anderson, magna cum laude. Julian Michael Araneda, cum laude. Nolan James Argento. Ian Tyler Audette Brim, cum laude. Isabella Marie Avery, magna cum laude. Brandon Saeed Baide Alberto. Dakota Jade Lee Ballard. Dominic Thomas Balsati, cum laude. Samantha Marie Banta. Mercy Daniela Bardeles Antunes. Camden Reese Barfield, magna cum laude. Emmeline Renee Barfield, magna cum laude. Robert Adam Beresoff Jr., cum laude. Dylan Dante Parker. Joshua Arjun Barnes, magna cum laude. Delise Christopher Barra. Alexandra Faye Barth, summa cum laude. Riley Nicole Bean, magna cum laude. Nicholas Jameson Beck, magna cum laude. Nathan Tyler Delaveau, cum laude. Jayla Marie Bercue, magna cum laude. Tristan Jacob Burkett. Bella Marie Bernacchi. Lillian Charlotte Gail Black, magna cum laude. Ava Marie Gianna Blackwell. Ashley Monua Bonsivedu, summa cum laude. Jordan Alexander Bray. Chesley Ilana Brewer, cum laude. Christopher James Brogan, summa cum laude. Robert Anthony Brooks, summa cum laude. Harmony Renee Brown, cum laude. Landon Jurgen Brunkar, summa cum laude. Dion Raheem Bryant. David Kirk Glenaria, voila, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Faith Buckles. John Gilbert Bowie IV, magna cum laude. Ryan Stephen Birch. Brooklyn Piper Berkshire, magna cum laude. Caleb Joseph Burton. Josiah Tyrone Lamont Godwell. Mallory Nicole Camisa, magna cum laude. Shantiria Sharice Campbell. Wayne Hampton Campbell. Kai Rose Carr, cum laude. Elizabeth Castillo Carduno. Araceli Castro Martinez. Carson Michael Joseph Causey. Claire Isabella Chastain, cum laude. Autumn Marie Chitwood, cum laude. Zachary Dane McCowan Cho, summa cum laude. Landon Robert Christensen, summa cum laude. Joe Sinari, summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Clark. Judea Ravon Coakley, cum laude. James Frank Vincent Coca, magna cum laude. Isaiah Anthony Cochran. Chandler Weston Cole, summa cum laude. Christopher Andrew Cole. Harold Constantino Dominguez. Chantel Daniela Contreras, magna cum laude. Jaden Michelle Cook, cum laude. Logan Thayer Cook, magna cum laude. Hayden Alexander Cooper. David Blake Cavalli, cum laude. Phoebe Rose Cox, cum laude. Annalise Mary Craig. Olivia Grace Craig. Emily Chris Bridges, magna cum laude. Jackson James Crow. Carmen Beatriz Cruz Trinidad. Ajay Kevin Cullen, magna cum laude. Ashley Marie Curtis. Isadora da Costa. Carter James Davenport, cum laude. Bryson Wes Dowdy. Brody Owen Davis. Imogen Davis. Michael Anderson Davis. Gabriella Nicole Johnson, magna cum laude. Tribron Keyshawn Dees. Sean William Devereaux, cum laude. Addison Mona Dixon, magna cum laude. Thaddeus Christopher Dodson. Samuel McGill Douglas. Keller Hudson Dowdy, magna cum laude. Avery Elizabeth Dumas, magna cum laude. Tiana Nicole Duncan. Isaac John, magna cum laude. Zenaida Ekado. Othman El Garouate, cum laude. Joshua Marshall Eller. Donald Gene Ellington Jr. Hannon Patrick Ellis. Ramon Encarnación Hernández. Melanie Jaleli Escobar Morales. Leonardo Esparza. Jocelyn Mary Everman, magna cum laude. Kate Westwood Felton. Julianne Fernandez. Ariana Leticia Ferreras, cum laude. Oscar Camarillo Figueroa. Bailey Quinn Fisher, summa cum laude. Heaven Jamal Fleming, cum laude. Gabriel Ezequiel Flores. Yariel Omar Fortes. Shane Marshall Foster. Austin Douglas Freeman, cum laude. Isaiah Malachi Fromm. Diego Gael Fuentes Palma. Abigail Lee Ann Fuller. Olivia Higgins Thunderberg, cum laude. Lyric Marie Thunderberg. Kitia Tana Gavino Arnau, cum laude. Terrell Jordan Campbell. Reagan Whitney Gantz, magna cum laude. Natalia Goya Garcia. Evelyn Garcia Sanchez. Samuel Christian Garza. Andresia Brandonique Gibson. Benjamin Donna Gildner. Sarah Rachel Gill, summa cum laude. Jayla Tiara Gendel. Ashwin Cecil Gonzalez. Angel Gabriel Gonzalez Cota. Jordi Gonzalez Garcia. Ethan Michael Good. Emily Margaret Goodwin, summa cum laude. Donovan Aaron Wayne Goss. Javon Keishan Malik Cram. Matthew Thomas Green. Hunter Henry Griffin. Connor Adam Grover, cum laude. Christopher Luke Cruders. Zoe Jane Augustine. Nathan Andrew Hall, summa cum laude. Logan William Holly. Hayes Bishop Hardwick, summa cum laude. Lily Evangeline Hare, magna cum laude. Brianna Peyton Harris, cum laude. April Elizabeth Harvard, cum laude. Xavier Kamari Hens. Brian Alexander Hernandez Aguilar. Eden Faye Hardy. Richard Michael Highsmith. Ella Maren Henson, magna cum laude. Braden Tucker Hodge. Gavin James Hoffman, magna cum laude. Emily Grace Sollenbeck. Julia Elena Maria Horvath, magna cum laude. Mallory Grace Naya Holstrander. Jack Henry Huggins, summa cum laude. Gavin Xavier Hutchinson, cum laude. Emma Nicole Ignacio. Aiden Ray Jackson. Alfred Dean Jackson, cum laude. Michael Bradley Jackson, cum laude. John Michael James, magna cum laude. Lincoln Clinton James, magna cum laude. Savannah Rose Ostremski, cum laude. Angela Faith Jimenez, cum laude. Jorge Cesar Jimenez, cum laude. Eden Claire Johnson, summa cum laude. Jason Johnson. Keon Lewis Johnson Allen. Evan Daniel Robert Jones, cum laude. Justin Alexander Jordan. Aaron Lee Glenn Joyce, summa cum laude. Byron Omar Juarez Guzman. Cesar Juarez Perez. Isabella Camila Justice. Michael Robert Keckler. Sarah Corinne Kingsley, cum laude. Jason Dean Kiddo. Ashley Louise Knives. Lucien Dorville Kovac, cum laude. Jeffrey Michael Crotchet Jr. Elizabeth Ann Clausen, magna cum laude. Colton Patrick Ledridge, cum laude. Kiana Ali Leinbach. Alexis Marie Leonard, cum laude. Giovanni Daniel LaPera. Rebecca Marie Llewellyn. Jacob Amare Lewis. Savannah Lee Lewis. Savannah Rose Law. Jasmine Lopez Gonzalez. Melanie Lopez Guzman. Adrian Antonio Macias. Madison Sierra Molina, summa cum laude. Ayana Nicole Markham. Addison Ann Marks, summa cum laude. Zachary Trent Marlowe, magna cum laude. Emma Caroline Martin. Kira Cassandra Martin, cum laude. Doralyn Martinez. Isabella Tessa Rose Martinez. Kimberly Denise Martinez Miranda. Giovanni Martinez Ramos, magna cum laude. Anthony Martinez Donato, magna cum laude. Jonah Elliott Matthews. Semra Rosaria Matson, magna cum laude. Gavin Sutton Maxwell, cum laude. Nicholas Robert McDonald. Isabella Rose McClone. Jalen Dwayne McIntyre. Boston Henry McLean. Deshaun Michael Muse. Jack Mark Mendelson, magna cum laude. Francesca Rosalia Mendez. Brianna Nicole Metany, magna cum laude. Ava Sinead Midkiff, summa cum laude. Reagan Janine Bills, magna cum laude. Dina Jean Marie Mix Malata. Mason Parker Motes, cum laude. Corinne Haley Montgomery, summa cum laude. Sebastian Kyle Montgomery, magna cum laude. Callie Dave Moore, magna cum laude. Adam Morales. Abby Brooke Moran. Emily Claire Morel, summa cum laude. Aiden Patrick Morris. Keegan Jerry Moskowitz, cum laude. Georgia Nicole Mosser. Christopher Yael Munoz. Jacqueline Giselle Murillo Hernandez. Brooklyn Michelle Muse. Jayla Nicole Myers-Lance, cum laude. Q, me, T, go, cum laude. Trina, Triu, V, Nguyen, summa cum laude. Taylor, Win Nichols, magna cum laude. Ronald Nicolau Souza. Andrew Michael Nolly, summa cum laude. Eileen Olivares Montes. Casey Nicole Oliver. Noah Stephen Oliver. Sora Aunana, summa cum laude. Ava Lynn K. Parsons, summa cum laude. Dakota Denise Patterson. Amelia Rose Balls, magna cum laude. Aubrey Sage Pierce, cum laude. Diana Alamari Perez Sanchez. Gracia Demaya Petacun. Andrew Taylor Bolson, cum laude. Juliana Noel Portrese, cum laude. Davis William Post, summa cum laude. Natasha Foxton, cum laude. Hannah Grace Principe, cum laude. Jackson Tyler Brock, cum laude. Isabella Revelado Boniva. Ruth Rakova. Timothy Raymond Revit, cum laude. Braylon Kevin Anthony Rapa. Salomon Reyes Jr. Beatriz Fiore Rivero, summa cum laude. Lorianne Elizabeth Richardson, magna cum laude. Haley Ann Rife, summa cum laude. Samantha Ray Riley, magna cum laude. Fabricio Yasayo Rincon Acosta. Justin Patrick Rivera, summa cum laude. Sita Catherine Roberts, cum laude. Logan Benjamin Robinette, cum laude. Jaime Romero Escalante. Paula Jacqueline Rodriguez Perales, summa cum laude. Tanner Cole Rook. Grayson Aaron Rosario. Jacob Riley Rosario. Criven Rosado Rosario. Michelle Nicole Rothel. Savannah Cheyenne Rowe. Xavier Daniel Rowe. Christian Michael Royals, cum laude. Jimmy Ellis Amilcar Zakashon Asak. Casey Reed Scarborough, cum laude. Colin Christopher Schmidt, cum laude. Nolan Michael Sellers. Marie Michelle Sotienko, magna cum laude. Haley Ann Setzer, cum laude. Samuel Ryan Shea, summa cum laude. Matthew Wayne Schauber. Cooper Eric Simpson, cum laude. Amelia Grace Smith. Brianna Danielle Smith. Riley Victoria Smith. Aiden Philip Savoda, summa cum laude. Roger William Spiegel, cum laude. Francis Xavier Spicer III, magna cum laude. Michaela Tiara Janice Spiller. Hannah Elizabeth Spires. Sakira Anaya Staggers. Mackenzie Annette Stanley, summa cum laude. Samantha Lou Stanley, cum laude. William Joseph Stanley. Chloe Madison Stoner, cum laude. Grayson Marie Taylor, cum laude. Rashad Alexander Taylor. Zachary Lee Taylor. Dakota Mary Francis Thomas, magna cum laude. Jaden Isaiah Thomas, cum laude. Meredith Ruth Thomas, summa cum laude. Ava Serene Thurber, magna cum laude. Nasira Kamora Jakaria Tisdale. Kimberly Cadence Tony, summa cum laude. Taylor Scott Richard Topolsky. Michelle Marie Urban Torres. Joanna Esther Urrutia, cum laude. Jonathan Robert Ursis, summa cum laude. Skylar Lavon Utley. Carter Anthony Valentine, cum laude. Caden James Vandergroff Lane, magna cum laude. Jaden Nari Ventura. William Parker Vile, summa cum laude. Vivian Ray Volcraft, magna cum laude. Alexander Gage Warren, magna cum laude. Alexis Isabella Wasilek. Leah Grace Watts. Hayes Oran Weaver, magna cum laude. Michael Eugene Wells. William Jace Wellington. Anna Melinda Whitaker, summa cum laude. Evan Douglas Wicker. Mason Skylar Wilburn. Emma Elizabeth Williver, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Williams. Israel Jamal Williams. Cole James Williamson, cum laude. Jacqueline Faith Wilson, summa cum laude. Jonas Alexander Wilson. Olivia Ann Wilson, magna cum laude. Joel Zenoria Rimmer, cum laude. Nicholas Anthony Wolf, magna cum laude. Jarrell Kareem Wright. Abigail Rose Wookie, magna cum laude. Shane David Young, cum laude. Alexa del Carmen Zuniga Arroyo. Samaya Nayesia Monroe.